Hey guys, Max here. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys and show you some ways, well, specifically, how to save $3,610 by making your lunch at home every day. Alright, well maybe not just making your lunch at home, but a couple other things, but I'm going to show you 3 different ways on how you can save a significant amount of money each year by doing things at home. This is part of a series, a video series called Millennial Money Moves I am creating that are going to help you and myself get into a place where we're making smart moves for the future financially for millennials, because I have an idea on how millennials operate, seeing I definitely am one. In Harvard Business Review, there was a study done at the end of 2017 in September. It found out that 10% of Americans love cooking, 45% hate it, and 45% are on the fence. With that being said, I'm part of the 10%. At times I do love it, and at times I'm on the fence, so I completely understand why people don't want to cook, because it's not very much fun a lot of times, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Let's use an easy example, like going out to lunch with your coworkers every day, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, at $10 a time. It's a pretty conservative figure. If you do that for the whole entire year, that's $2,500 on just lunch. Forget about anything else. So you can see how it adds up going out to lunch with your coworkers. And believe me, I want you to have fun with your coworkers. I'm just simply saying that is a lot of money each year to be throwing away on something that you don't remember a few days after. So imagine if you were just to eliminate the eating out portion. There's $2,500 right there. And if you were to transition that into eating at home or making your lunch, I can't imagine having a lunch cost more than a few dollars, depending on what you're making. If you're making salmon every day, of course, but a conservative sandwich and such is not very expensive at all. Alright, so there's our first $2,500 right here. So you've saved $2,500. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on to most people's, 95% of people I know at least, love our favorite black beans, coffee. Let's use the same figure each day on your way to work at $3 each cup of coffee, which, coming from someone who's been around a few coffee shops, $3 is a very conservative figure. So, $3, 5 days a week is $15 a week. $60 a month. If we do that for the whole entire year, that is $720 we just spent on coffee. Again, go out with your friends to have coffee. That's not what I'm saying. My point is, imagine if you just did that half the time. Or if you were to eliminate it totally and make coffee at home. Almost $800 yearly on coffee. So at this point, I've saved you $3,220. Yeah, that is awesome. And now for the last but not least thing that us millennials love to do, and that is our experiences, what we do going out, nightlife, things of that nature. Let's say we go out 2 times per month, once every 2 weeks. Again, a very conservative figure. Let's say the admission fee to go to this club is $15, and the night goes along, you buy a couple of drinks, another $15. $30 per night, 2 times a month, that's $60. 2 times a month. Yeah, 2 nights a month. If we do that, 60 times 12, that is, ooh, I didn't do my math right. Oh no. No, 1 time a month. We're going out 1 time a month at $30 a pop. 30 times 12 is $360. There we go. $360 you spend on going out and alcohol. I'm not condoning bringing your own alcohol into clubs, by the way. I'm simply saying sometimes they overcharge and it's very expensive to drink alcohol almost anywhere. So, BYOB? Alright, I'm the first one to admit a mistake. If I do my math right, 2,500 plus 720 plus 360 is actually only $35.80 I screwed you guys out of 30 bucks. Sorry. I guess I need to go back to college for more math. Anyhow, the long and the short is, if you eliminate these very, very things I call American luxuries, convenience eating out, buying coffee, and going out and drinking alcohol and buying alcohol, if you eliminate those three things, you save over $3,000 a year. Now imagine if you took that $3,000 and put it in a index fund, or put it in the stock market, or put it in some mutual fund, or put it in a savings account for an emergency, for goodness sake. I don't care what you do with it. The point of the matter is, going out in these experiences are great, period. I love experiences just as much as the next millennial. My whole point being, you can save a significant amount of money if you simply make your lunch at home. What do you guys think though? Is this off key? Am I being too rough on millennials? Should I be okay with more experiences? How much is enough to spend per week on food? How much is enough per month to spend on coffee? What's a good rule of thumb? I like to do extremes. I don't know what balance is. I go 0 or I go 100. There's no 55-mile-an-hour zone for me. What do you guys think? Is there a happy medium between going out and staying in? What are you guys' thoughts? Comment, subscribe, like. Let me see what you guys think. And I'll be continuing making these videos, and I want to do some new content soon. So stay updated. See you guys.